Brie. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do a get ready with me and a tag today. You guys know I love doing them both. So I have my little organized binder here with all the stuff that I need to do for like YouTube and my blog. And the next tag I'm going to do, I'm really excited about it. It comes from Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. But she did another tag, like an older tag, and I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to leave information for Spooky Lips either here or here. And the tag I'm doing is My Makeup Mess. Okay? And Spooky Hips, I've never really interacted with her, but I really enjoy her authenticity. I can't say that word. I bitch can't say that word. I just can't. But anyway, I really love her, just how genuine she is. She's herself. I feel like she's herself wherever she goes, and that's how I am. And so I really dig that. So I'm gonna get ready. I have a doctor's appointment today. Yes, everything's fine. I just having a little checkup, make sure everything's where it should be and not falling apart. Okay, so here we go. Oh, let me prime my face. I'm gonna continue to use this optical illusion from Urban Decay. I really, like I said, I've always say I really enjoy this primer. It did not get good reviews, but for me it really works. And I don't really believe in primers necessarily, but this really works for me. And it's definitely a type of primer I can use, like if I don't want to put on makeup, I just need my face to look smooth. Something is scratching me. Ow. I can use this if I just want to like run out real quick. Okay, let me get all my life together. There we go. All right, let's do it. Question number 1. How often do you wash your makeup brushes or sponge? I haven't read these questions, so I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh shit, I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I'm all about transparency and honesty. I hardly ever wash my sponges. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna get so much shit. I just don't. Like, I spray them with alcohol every day, but I don't wash them. This bottle right here is filled with alcohol, and that's what I spray them with. So no, I don't. I don't wash them. I don't have time for that. I mean, what? That's goddamn. I know I'm gonna get so much shit. Now my brushes, usually at the end of doing my makeup, I clean them in my little spot cleaner thing, whatever the hell that thing is called. What do they call that? With the little spongy thing in there. God damn it, what do they call that thing? I clean them in there, and then like at the end of the week, I spot clean them with some cleaner that I have from Ulta, and then every 2 weeks I deep clean them, and I deep clean them with baby shampoo. That's what I feel is the most gentle on the bristles and the most effective at getting it clean. So that was so funny. I can't believe I had to admit that I don't ever wash this damn thing. I probably should, but I feel like alcohol is good enough. It's a band-aid, I guess, to a situation that really requires, like, you know, me to go to the doctor. You know, like, the alcohol's a band-aid, washing it is the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, number 2. How do you organize your makeup collection? Oh, Jesus Christ. Because I am extremely complicated, and I have to make my life hard. I do have a bit of OCD. I do. Let me turn this down. I look a little bright from what I can tell. Let's do that. And you are too bright too. I don't like how bright you are. Hold on. We're gonna turn you and make you better. Let's see. Is it this one? I can't see. There. Is it that one? That one. There we go. I am a little bit of OCD. I'm a very organized person. My life is very organized. I have a difficult time when things do not go according to plan. I've been that way since I was a little kid. If we had plans as a family and they got derailed, I would really have a hard time adjusting. That's just the way I am. Because of that, my makeup is organized in a way that makes sense to me. So the most important items in my collection are my eyeshadows, because those are the most valuable, the most money I've put into. So I organize them following: budget friendly indie. Next is high-end indie, large indie, luxury, small high-end, and small high-end indie. Then I have my highlighters and blushes, and then I have my face palettes divided into blush, contour, highlight, and then multi-use palettes. And then I have my custom palettes. So that's pretty much, and then foundations and powders and stuff like that. And I know that sounds fucking psycho, but one, I don't think a lot of people realize how large my collection really is. It's big. God almighty, I'm gonna get so much shit. I just hit 900 eyeshadow palettes. So am I proud of that? Not necessarily, not really, but I'm not ashamed of it. So that Black Friday really got my ass, and I just went left. And that VIB sale got me bad too. And then that extra holiday sale, I mean, they just really fucked me really bad. So I was at like 750 in November, and now I'm almost at 900. So yeah, I know. But I've sold like equally as much, so that's what's crazy. So anyway, that's what's happening. That's my life. Question number 3, do you put your makeup products away after you're done using them or leave them out for tomorrow? Okay, so we just talked about me being OCD. Sometimes, and this is a serious situation, sometimes I can't leave my house unless certain things are clean. Like, I can't have things out on the counter. I can't have the bathroom mirror dirty. I mean, little things that are so unimportant, they paralyze me in a way that I can't function until it's done. Some days are better than others, and I'm like, oh, I'll get that when I get back. But sometimes I cannot function unless my shit is the way I want it to be. So, no, I do not leave anything out. I might leave my drink, where's my drink? Did I bring my drink in here? I might leave my drink out. Maybe a pair of earrings, but I never just leave my makeup area looking a hot mess. That's not something I can do. It's not, and I'm not saying anything about anybody that does that. Like, I wish I could just be like, you know what, I'll get this shit later and be done with it and not have to stress over it. But I do, I stress over it considerably. It's just part of the way I live my life. Now, I do go to therapy, and, you know, I am a strong believer in therapy, and I've made a lot of progress because it used to be much worse. Because I had a friend that was that legitimately had OCD and used to count and like check things and check doorknobs and checks, and I'd be like, dude, everything's okay. And it didn't matter what I said. She had to do it herself. And now as mine has progressed, I understand like the need to know, to fix, to understand. And so anyway, it's a control issue for me, but it's gotten better. So every time I leave, everything is put away. And that's not for anybody, but it makes me happy. You know, I don't know. It makes me happy. Clean. And I learned a long time ago, ordered house, ordered bedroom, ordered bathroom, ordered mine. And that's how I relate them all. Loser pressed powders. Okay, I have been a pressed powder bitch for a long time. But now I'm really loving me some loose powders. And let me tell you which ones I'm loving. I can name 5 right off the top of my head. Of course, I love my Sasha. The ethereal one from, what the hell is this? Too Faced. The peach powder from Too Faced. My Rimmel powder. Who the hell is this? Oh, my Fenty powder. like, I'm loving some loose powders. I saw Lauren May Beauty talk about how much she loves loose powders a couple months ago, and I was like, really? And I just got into it, and it started with the Perfect Peach Perfect. So, but I mean, I'm still trying to get through some other stuff. I did declutter some of my face powders though, so, and they were all pressed powders. Do you ever fall asleep without taking your makeup off? Hell no. No. I might take a nap. I might. And that's a strong might, because I don't take naps. What am I? Wait a minute. Hold on. Back up. You need to put eye makeup on. I don't take naps, like, straight up. That's not something I do. Don't get it twisted. I would love to take a fucking nap, but I don't, because I'm constantly moving. I'm gonna do a neutral look. I'm gonna use this Kat Von D palette, and if you have a problem with it, you can click the fuck out right now. Okay, so let's just be clear on that. My money, I do what I want with it. Now, do I think you should vaccinate your children? Yes, because I don't want to get Ebola, and I don't want to get chickenpox again. I don't want to get all that shit. So, now that's settled. We're going to use this palette. What the fuck was I? Oh, no. So I might take a nap, but I rarely take naps. And if I do, they're very short. They're like legit cat naps, like 45 minutes. I don't sleep for like 2 or 3 hours. I have a lot of sleep problems. I have sleep apnea and I'm narcoleptic. If you don't believe me, you can ask my friends. Like, I will fall asleep while talking to you. So there's been some times when I've recorded that I actually had to delete the footage because I was falling asleep while I was talking. So it's very serious for me. So, but I don't sleep in my makeup. I remember in college, I had a girlfriend, when we'd go out and party, she would go to bed with her makeup on, and I just was like, ugh, girl, no, don't do that. And she did. And like, her face was always flawless, but no, I don't do that. I can't do that. I can't. It's, oh, God. Never go to bed dirty. That's what my mom used to say. Okay. What makeup rules do you break? I'm a shimmer in the crease when I feel like it type of gal. I don't use multiple thousands of brushes. I've used the same brush this whole makeup look, this whole eye look. I just don't feel like dirtying up stuff unnecessarily. If I can get away with using the same brush, I will. Especially if I know what I'm trying to do. If I'm doing something real specific, I will use multiple brushes, but I'm just doing a real cute neutral look, and I'm gonna call it a day. This is not translating the way I thought it would, but it's okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, hold on. Will you use a product even if it's cracked or broken? That's a good question. That depends on how fucked up it is. Like for instance, the It Cosmetics CC cream, that fucker, I used to love it, but the fucking pump would always fucking jam and I could never get it to fucking work. If I was able to unscrew it, at the time that I was using them, you couldn't even unscrew the fucking top. So it was like, God damn, like, how am I supposed to get the rest of the product out? So if I could do that, that's different. Now, if it's broken in a way that might be injurious, is that what I'm trying to say? To me, like, I don't know, like it's brand new and the seal's broken. No, we're not doing that. We're not gonna take chances like that. Or like sometimes the sprayers on my bottles will break and I'll transfer it from one bottle into another. For instance, like this Glam Glow right here. I don't know why I'm pointing to it and you can't see it. I love this sprayer. It is amazing. So when I'm finished with this, I'm not throwing this bitch away. I'm gonna use this with another setting spray. So I don't know. So that's, I guess that's relative. It depends. See, I'm spraying my brush, but it's really alcohol. It's like it's like 1 part water, 3 parts alcohol. I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't know why. I never like dark shadows on my eyes, but oh, it looks so pretty. But I would never, like, if something had been was supposed to be brand new and the seal was broken, or it looked like it had been used. No ma'am, Pam. Like if I bought something from TJ Maxx and when I got it home it had a thumbprint in it, no bitch, we're not using that. No. We're gonna take it right on back. So, okay. Do you wait to pan a product completely before replacing it? No. For instance, with the VIB sales and stuff, I know that I really love that Fenty powder. I know that I really love the peach powder, and I love the ethereal powder. I have backups of the ethereal powder and the peach powder, not the Fenty. But if a sale comes and I know that those are products that are going to be consistently used with me in my collection, I will go ahead and buy a backup, even though I haven't panned it. Just because it's on sale, I'll use it eventually. It's a powder, especially a powder. Powders last forever. So that's usually what I'll do. I don't feel it's necessary. Like, why? Why do I need to wait? No, I don't need to wait. I don't need to, I mean, I don't need to wait till it's tan. I mean, maybe you do, but I don't. And I'm not being a smartass. Like, I'm just like, that's not my thing. Like, if I want to buy something, I buy it. That's just the way it is. I don't feel like there should be a protocol to acceptability about what I buy with my money for anybody else but me. Okay, so what's the next question? Number 9, how do you feel about sharing makeup? I don't share makeup, I give makeup away. My friend Des was here for a weekend, and I had already planned on giving her a bunch of stuff, but she was going through my drawers, and there was a couple things that she was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And the first thing I thought is, can I let that go? Can I let that go? Can I let it go? Can I let it go? And I said, you know what, take it. And it was like stuff she was like moved considerably that I would give it to her. One of them was the Lorac Beauty and the Beast palette. I haven't used it ever in life. And her husband and her are really into Beauty and the Beast. And it has something to do with their first date. And she just got married. And I was like, okay, that's your wedding gift. And so, you know, so that, like, stuff like that, I don't mind if there's something I have, and like this, for instance, this palette, it's a cute palette, but I'm sure I have others that I like more. You know, and that's what all these rotations are about, is like seeing if I really want to keep it. But if there's something I can get rid of and somebody else wants it, well, hell, go and take it. There's no sense in it sitting up in here. Unless it's like, unless it serves a purpose. So, I actually like that palette a lot. I remember I traveled with it when I went to Louisiana a couple years ago. And that's how I know I've repurchased it, because it doesn't even look like it's been used at all. Okay. How do you feel about buying or trading used makeup? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. When I first started buying makeup that was used, I read up on, I was already sanitizing my own makeup, but I wanted to know if there was a difference between sanitizing makeup that someone else gave you. I did a bunch of research, and I invested in some sprays that were manufactured, and then I learned how to make my own solution. And I don't buy any pencils or lipsticks, only eyeshadows and face products. And I buy from the same people for the last probably year, and I don't have any problems. Now, a lot of people I buy from their makeup is barely used. They're like wholesalers or whatever, resellers. So, okay. How often do you declutter your makeup? As often as possible. Definitely every other week, if I can. If I feel like there's something that needs to go. I know I have a lot, but I do go through my makeup, and it's a struggle. Like, do I want it? And I swatch it, and then I don't know, and then I'm not sure. Oh, this stuff smells so good. Oh man, that's heaven in a bottle. Something about to fall. I can tell you right now. Okay, you just stay right there for right now. What was the damn question? I done forgot. I mean, I do declutter my makeup. I do. It doesn't look like I do, but I do. I did set some parameters for goals for 2020. I want to get down to 550 eyeshadow palettes. That means like 300 gotta go. And I can do that. And part of it is I'm not gonna be doing any mainstream buying next year, or through, I think I said the 1st of July. And I'm putting an actual limit on how much I can spend, which I don't right now. And the limit is 1 Natasha Denona palette plus tax. So if Natasha Denona comes out with a palette 1 month, that's all I can buy. That's it. That's all I can buy. And there's people that I like in the mainstream nearby that I can't can buy from that are mainstream people, like Viseart and Natasha and ABH glow kits and ABH palettes and MAC highlighters and L'Oreal blushes and highlighters. All of those are out of the, like, off, they're not restricted or whatever. But everything else, are all Urban Decay stuff, all that stuff, I'm not allowed to buy. So I'm only allowed to buy indie brands. And the cap is $129 plus tax. And right now I'm spending way more than that. So that's a start, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I think, hashtag progress, not perfection. So, you know, this is my collection. I do what I want with it. And right now I am a little overwhelmed with the amount of shit I have. I mean, I had to buy another Alex drawer. First of all, that fucking Mound drawer fell the fuck apart. Like, I can't even talk about it. I'm so pissed. And I had to take it apart and drive that motherfucker back to IKEA in Houston traffic at like 3 p.m. It was ridiculous. So I got a new Alex. Let me see if I can show you guys. See, I got the Alex 6. I got it in navy. I thought that was cute. And so there's a rack. I did like a rack that I have it on top. And then I have stuff on, there's not enough room in that. Like, it was a cute idea to buy, but there's not enough room to fit everything that I need to fit in it. So I kind of fucked myself there. Anyway, so next question. Do you use your fingers to apply makeup? I did for a long ass time. I did for up until 2016. Yeah, I did for a long time. What products, if any, do you hoard in your purse, bag, backpack? Lip gloss and powder. Like, it'll never, like, they'll never fail me. Lip gloss and powder will never fail me. They'll always be like if I'm somewhere and I'm looking ridiculous and I need to tighten up my look, lip gloss and powder. That's all I need. That's my go-tos. Let me put on a little lipstick. I haven't tried this one. This is from Wet n Wild. Ooh, it is dry. Damn, that is a dry ass lipstick, and it is called, Lord, you know I can't see. Oh, I cannot see that. Why am I blind? I can't, something gold, glamming gold. I can't see. Bitch is blind, can't see. Let's see. What is your least favorite step in your makeup routine? Ooh, excuse me. My least favorite step. I don't really have a least favorite step. I think the most important step is probably my least favorite, which is the foundation. Because I'm always worried it's going to come out fucking retarded. The color's going to be off. Or it's going to be too light, it's going to be too dark, it's not going to... so it's a very... there we go. We changed that up. It's a very stressful part of the makeup process for me, is the foundation. Because my foundation, I don't know if that looks right. Does that look right? I fucking know. I have no idea. What is your worst makeup memory? I've shared this before. I shared this in Kelsey Brianna J's video. I was at a retailer and I was asking a young lady about bronzing. This is a couple years ago. And she basically, she told me, well, you're already bronze, so why would you bronze, why would you bronze your skin? You're already brown. And I, like an idiot, I was like, oh, okay. And I felt about this tall. She made me feel like I was stupid for asking, and that the question was ridiculous. And I usually don't feel that way. I'm usually very confident, in speaking to people and stuff, and it made me feel very small and insignificant. And then I saw, and I'm gonna insert her name right here or right here, Makeup and Travel, talking about bronzing, and she's deeper skinned than I am. And I really need to reach out to her and thank her for that video. Because I was like, well, if she can bronze, then why the fuck can't I bronze? And so that was a really shitty memory. I felt like divided, ostracized. I've always felt like an outsider, always. But I didn't think that in going into the cosmetic store that they were gonna treat me like that. So that's it. I think that's the last one. Let me make sure, because I flipped the damn book like an idiot. I think the next one to do is the makeup supermarket suite, which is fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. If things are difficult right now, just remember it gets real, it gets different. It gets real fucking different. Hang on for the ride, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.